Okey, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Hari ini kita akan berada dalam satu platform atas talian untuk berkongsi mengenai chapter 1, Communicating in a Global Workplace Environment di dalam subjek Business Communication. So, I will try my best to explain in both languages for you to understand better, for you to have some perspective, and perhaps for you to have some points to discuss with me when we're having our face-to-face classes. Okay, so as the world of business is globalized and we can see that communication ni, business communication ni dah jadi becoming a global phenomenon, where exactly people is interacting whether cross the boundary, what kind of boundary. Bila kita kata business communication ni, boundary yang kita kata melalui global ni dah tak ada sempadan. Okay, so you can just communicate with the other person in the end of the world, contohnya Alaska, using Facebook, using Twitter, using any platform, and you can interact with them and expanding the communication environment. Okay, so advances in technology is actually the main reason lah why business ni globalize. Okay, the advance. Kalau you banding dengan zaman dulu yang pakai tape radio tu kan, kaset, Google kaset. So you akan nampak gambar kaset tu, kita kena tekan play. Alright, sekarang ni Spotify or any other medium yang kita boleh guna untuk dengar lagu. Okay, so new communication technology is dramatically affecting the workers interact. So kalau you tengok sekarang ni, everywhere you go dah ada chat GPT, and there are many new tools that can be used. Okay, so telephony. Okay, telephony ni voice over internet protocol. Alright, this technology allows callers to communicate using a broadband internet connection, thus eliminating long distance and local telephone charges. Okay, kalau siapa yang pernah pergi luar negara, I think you are similar with WhatsApp video call, Telegram, okay, Facebook pun ada video call. Okay, why? Because free or low-cost internet telephony sites such as popular Skype, Skype lah. Okay, ya, itu Skype biasanya kita guna untuk business purposes. Okay, itu contoh. Alright, kita guna mobile data untuk dapat over internet protocol lah, untuk dapatkan low-cost punya interaction. Open offices, the widespread use of all laptops, netbooks, wireless technology, and VoIP ni have led to more fluid, flexible, and open workspaces. Kalau you tengok, kita ada Microsoft Teams. Okay, so connection sebenarnya overallnya sana sini dah boleh alert everyone. Okay, guna je Microsoft Teams, guna chat room, guna dia punya classes, guna dia punya cluster dia, you dah boleh sampai ke mana-mana dah. Satu organisasi dah boleh guna maklumat yang sama. So, example smaller computers, flat screen monitors, okay, sekarang kan laptop pun dah macam tab dah, right, to space safe, okay. Sebab open offices, kalau nanti sekarang ni you part 2, I believe masa you part 5 nanti you akan belajar operation management. Bila kata operation management ni, you punya workspace ni pun penting. Okay, kalau you ingat lagi masa you belajar zaman pandemik tu, masa sekolah tu, sekolah menengah, I believe you guys yang kata the batches that overcome the pandemic punya hassle. So, you tengok macam mana cara you belajar online tu. Tak ke sadis? Cuba refresh balik your memories on that. Okay? And company intranets. Bila kita kata organisation, dia ada intranets. Okay? So, kita menggunakan UFuture. Okay? Untuk pelajar UiTM. Tapi bila organisasi, dia ada intranet dia sendiri. Share insider information. Many companies provide their own protected websites called intranet. So UiTM kita punya sendiri. An intranet may handle company email, announcement, an employee directory, a policy, handbook, frequently FAQ. You ada Telegram UiTM kan? Right, personnel forms and data, employee discussion, chat documents pakai Google, Google Drive, okay? And then kita ada web conferencing, kita ada teleconferencing antara Segamat dengan Johor, Pasir Gudang, okay? Currently incorporate screen sharing, chat, slide presentation. Yes, kita buat mesyuarat dengan Segamat, kita dah tak perlu pergi Segamat dah. Kita video conferencing dah, teleconferencing kita panggil. With services such as GoToMeeting, Webex, Google Meet. Kita dah guna macam-macam platform sekarang ni. Okay? And voice conferencing, also called audio conferencing atau teleconferencing, conference call. Dia kadang-kadang yang ini, web, voice dengan video sometimes it's all in together. Okay? Kita pakai, kalau macam saya nak buat orang masuk dalam meeting saya dan saya nak juga audio masuk sekali. Alright, video conferencing termasuk dengan voice conferencing, dengan kita nak Zoom live through YouTube. Yes, itu yang kita tengok webinar tu kita gunakan 3 platform sekali. Right? Kenapa? Kita nak faster compute, kita nak rapid internet connection kena bagus, better camera. You tengok sekarang saya macam blur-blur sebab saya di dalam orang kata tabir slide ni. Enable 2 to 200 participants to sit at their own PCs and share applications. Okay, semua orang boleh tengok. Inilah collaboration teknologinya. Okay, so the understanding the communication process is the next subsection of this chapter. So, communication ni sebenarnya is a meaning. Makna, ada value. Jadi, dia transmit, okay, from one individual to another individual ataupun one individual to a group. Okay, either or lah. So, communication tu, bila kita bercakap, bila kita sampaikan sesuatu, hatta kalau saya tengah jegil mata macam ni pun, ada maksud kan? Kalau saya tak cakap pun ada maksud kan? So, it should be added value in your communication. So, kita ada 5 steps on communication. Ada idea formation. Okay. Terbentuknya idea tu. Message encoding. Kita ada message transmission. Kita ada message encoding lagi. And feedback. Message, this one is decoding encode and decode. Ada typo error dekat situ. Okay. So, sender has an idea. Okay. Kita pergi tengok balik anggota idea formation tadi. Pembentukan idea tu. Idea dekat sini. Clarify idea. Decide on purpose of message. Analyze the idea and how it can be best presented. Anticipate effect on receiver. Pernah tak terfikir macam mana netizen ni just gatal tangan je go and say something that very nasty, very rude, very harsh without thinking and just commented anything. I'm quite sure those who listening to my video right now have something that what you call you will decide on what you want to write, you will decide on what you want to message. Okay, hopefully audiences yang dengar ni semuanya akan guna akal, akan guna logik untuk transfer, untuk bagi idea sebelum kita hantar communication tu. Okay. So, sender akan encode message tu. Maknanya, dia akan tengok background receiver tu siapa. Kita nak bercakap dengan bapa kita, dengan ayah kita, dengan parents kita. Bolehkah kita bahasakan, kau dah bagi aku duit ke belum? With your parents, that is not the way for you to talk with your parents. With your bosses. Okay, boss. Sekarang saya nak buat ni. Bolehkah cakap macam tu? So, you will know the background of your receiver. Okay? And how actually communication skill that you nak cakap. Ini yang pentingnya bila nak masuk kelas business communication ni, macam mana cara nak bercakap dengan lecturer? Should I call dia teacher? Should I call dia madam? Should I call dia miss? Should I call dia doctor? Should I call dia professor? Okay? So, how you want to defend that? In your communication punya idea yang you nak transfer supaya orang dengar ni. your kata background of experience, culture, context. Okay. Choose concrete words and appropriate symbols. You hantar message dengan saya semuanya caps lock. What does it mean? Okay. And of course, you punya message tu should encourage feedback. Sakit tak hati bila orang bagi blue tick dengan you? Ataupun sakit tak hati? Kau dah makan? 10 hari lepas. Baru dia jawab, aku dah makan. So, you need feedback. Right? So, the third one will be, sender will say, lepas dia dah consider all this, dia akan select channel. Cara apa dia nak transfer the information. Okay? So, consider importance of message. Very important ke? That you should call ke? You should WhatsApp first ke? Alright? So, which one is good in your situation right now? Alright? Choose feedback dia required interactivity ke? Ada interaction ke? Choose a channel that the receiver prefers. Okay, ada orang dia suka call, ada orang dia suka WhatsApp. Depends on the situation. Macam saya in my class, I prefer you ask questions when we are actually in the class. Right? Because I need feedbacks in the class. Bukan dalam WhatsApp group. Kita dah bukan zaman atas talian dah. Okay, I'm making this video for orang kata standby mode kalau saya pergi mana-mana so you can revise balik. So, bila kita jumpa dalam kelas, when we go and orang kata do revision on this topic, I would like for you guys, for all of you to give feedback on me. Alright? So, I'll make sure that akan ada feedback. Right? Choose a channel that the receiver prefers. Okay? Think of ways to reduce channel noise and distractions. Okay, I'm doing this video in a very silent room. Okay, so I choose my place kata in a very good situation lah. Be aware of competing messages. Siapa yang akan hantar message yang lebih kurang sama ni? Sebab tu kalau saya prefer if you want to ask questions inside the class, not in the WhatsApp group. Okay, tapi if you have to ask questions, you ask questions in the group. Not personally. Okay. If the question should be addressed in the group, then address it in the group. Tak ada masalah kat situ. Faham kan? So, when receiver, dia decodes message. Contohnya tadi message yang caps lock tu. Jangan sampai orang assume lain. Okay. You hantar gambar muka tak happy ni. Dr. Tahira ni tak happy ni. Sebab because that is the face that I keep. Okay, so strive to understand both verbal and non-verbal cues. Verbal and non-verbal cues. Okay, ignore distractions. Okay, create receptive environment and expect to learn. Kena belajar untuk belajar. Terima. Okay, because every day is a learning process. Receiver should craft clear and complete response. Receiver pula. Okay, that reveals comprehension of message meaning. Apa maksud message tu? Kalau kita salah faham, we need to give some clarification. Is it what do you mean by this and this? Right? Begin the cycle again when the receiver becomes the sender with the same concerns. Maknanya you tak faham proses tu, then you need to ask back and clarify. You need to respond. Bukan react. You need to respond. You need to give feedback. Okay? So, barriers, importance of listening skills in business context ni. Telinga ni mendengar. Jangan orang tengah bercakap, dengar dulu. So, barriers to effective listen. Sekarang ni, if you are listening to my video in a very noisy area environment, you won't listen. So, you need to make sure what kind of physical barriers include hearing disabilities, ada masalah ke? Poor acoustic and noisy surroundings, as I said earlier. Alright. It is also difficult to listen when you are ill or you are tired and you are uncomfortable. So that's what we call physical barriers. Okay. And psychological barriers. Everyone brings to the communication process a unique set of cultural, ethical and personal values. If other ideas run counter to our preconceived thoughts, okay, we tend to tune out the speaker and thus fail to receive them. So kita ada masalah kita punya dalam kepala otak ni, kita akan suka judge orang, kita akan assume orang. Semua tu kita dah ada. So tak nak lah. Okay. Right, kita tak faham. Kadang-kadang dia dekat sangat dengan kita pun kita dah rasa macam tak selesa. Kan? Kalau kita buat tak tahu pun, kita tak tahu apa sebenarnya. So that's why we need to give feedback and we need to ask again. That is communication. Giving meaning. Giving value. Right? And language problem. Unfamiliar words can interrupt the communication process because they lack meaning for the receiver. Kalau you pergi luar negara, tempat yang susah nak bercakap bahasa ni kan, right? It's quite difficult. So sometimes you need to have some language, okay? Right? Tu contohnya lah. Then we are moving on to nonverbal distraction. Okay? Unusual clothing or speech mannerisms. Okay? Body twitches. Okay? Sometimes with your body language ni pun kita dah nampak sama ada you ni ready ke tidak. Dalam kelas biasanya saya akan scan. Right. Apa yang scan tu? Bukan scan tengok benda-benda lain. Tak. Scan tengok how do you sit. Your body posture. How you look at me. Your eye-to-eye contact with me when you are actually listening to me. Am I like you macam tembus ke belakang ke? Right? Are you listening to me? Right? Pakaian you macam mana? Properly dressed ke untuk pergi kelas? Semua tu kita akan tengok. Hairstyle. Serabut tutup macam ni depan tak nampak dah kan. Kan payung kan ditutup. So make sure that all that will actually affecting the communication process. Okay. Thought speed. Because we can process thoughts at least 3 times faster than speakers can say them, we can become bored and not focus on what he said. Sometimes you dah tahu dah lah, aku tahu dah dia nak cakap apa. Payah. Okay, itu pun barriers to effective listening. Just let yourself listen to the one who actually speaking right now. Grandstanding, talk or listen. Some people would rather talk and try to grab every possible opportunity to interrupt a conversation. Suka interrupt. Okay, tapi kan doktor saya nak tanya. Tapi kan doktor, dia cakap macam ni. Tapi kan. As a result, we sometimes fail to listen carefully because we are just waiting politely for the next pause. Okay, pause ni penting. Bila kita tengah bercakap, nanti kita akan ada dalam kelas face to face. I'll share with you when you want to pause. Okay. Kalau saya bercakap dengan awak, okay, unusual clothing or speech mannerism, body twitches or radical hairstyle can cause distraction. Anda tak dengar dah tadi kan? So, one by one. Okay. So building powerful listening skills, concentrate on listening. Concentrate on listening. Try not to dominate. Learn to concentrate what the speaker is saying. What am I speaking right now? Not on what your next comment will be. Jangan ada prejudgmental kat sini. Control your surrounding. Ada kawan yang macam orang kata, ya Allah, kau ni baik, kau tak ada depan aku lah. Okay? Jangan. Kau tanyalah, weh, aku tak faham ni. Move away from loud people. If you don't have to sit with them, then go away. Noisy appliances. Tiba-tiba bunyi, kalau awak dengar tadi bunyi WhatsApp saya tengah masuk kan. Kalau tidak, bunyi ting kat sini. Or engines. Choose a quiet times and place for listening. Dan sometimes kan ada voice note kan. Right? You tengah dengar, semua orang tengah bising. Oh macam ni, you tengah dengar macam ni pun lah kan. Apalah dia ni cakap. So you need to make sure that you have your quiet time to listen. Sebab nanti you interpret, you decode the message differently from what the sender would like for you to understand. Right? Keep an open mind. Bersihkan hati, clearkan ni. Discipline yourself to listen objectively. Be fair to the speaker. Hear what is really being said, not what you want to hear. Okay? Judge ideas, not appearances. Concentrate on the content of the messages. Apa yang saya cakap ni bukan tengah tengok cermin mata saya, tudung saya cap apa. Okay, saya pakai lipstick ke tidak? Saya punya hidung tinggi ke tidak? No. The content of my messages in this video. Not on the delivery. Okay, avoid being distracted by the speaker's looks. Doctor looked beautiful today. Oh, doctor is not looking beautiful today. Doctor, is something wrong with you today. No, you should listen to my content. Provide feedback. Ask relevant questions at appropriate times. Getting involved improve the communication process for both speaker and the listener. Okay? So what is non-verbal communication? It includes all unwritten and unspoken messages intended or not. Ini yang saya kata non-verbal cues ni include eye contact. I'm looking at you, I'm looking at you, I'm looking to every one of you. Facial expression, body movement, space, time, pukul berapa kita tengah dengar ni, territory, dekat ke tidak. Kalau kat kelas ni saya betul-betul akan dekat dengan awak. And appearance. All these non-verbal cues can reveal the real intention of the speaker and affect how the message should be interpreted. Okay, or decoded by the receiver. Cuba you bayangkan kalau saya just baca je, includes all unwritten and unspoken messages intended or not. Non-verbal cues include eye contact, facial expression, body movement, macam awak buat presentation biasa kan, space, time, territory and appearance. All these non-verbal cues can reveal the real intent of the speaker and affect how message. Don't do that, okay? So eye contact. Kita pergi detail. The eyes are often the best predictor of a speaker's true feeling. I'm looking at you right now. Kalau kat dalam kelas ni, saya akan tendung mata awak. Aku tengok kau tengok aku. Okay. Sustain eye contact. So kalau dalam, saya pernah, I've been asked, how about Google Meet? How actually kita nak tengok semua orang? Okay. So you nampak tak kat depan you tu ada kamera webcam? So, kalau siapa gamers, kalau you perasan laptop gamers ni, kameranya kat bawah. Macam ni. Ada juga pensyarah yang beli laptop gamers. Okay, ada pensyarah dia tahu itu laptop gamers sebab dia memang gamer. Okay, ada pensyarah dia tak tahu dia pergi beli. So, dia pergi tengok atas. Kamera kat bawah. Jadi, nampak macam ni. Nampak bawah. Alright. So, tengok kamera kat mana. That is your point. Where is your camera? So, my camera is here. So, I am actually, kalau you kat Google Meet, you just tengok kamera je and you senyum. And you respond to the questions. Okay, Ahmad bin Abu, cuba jawab soalan 1. Okay, doktor, soalan 1, ni, then this is. Okay. Good and appropriate eye contact will be enable the sender to see whether the receiver is paying attention or not. Showing respect. So, kalau sekarang ni, you dengan lecturer you kat dalam kelas, cubalah tengok lecturer. Faham ke tidak tu cerita lain. You tengah tengok dia. Tengok lah. Tengok je. Okay. Okay. Faham tak? Faham. Ada question tak? Tak ada. Lepas tu, nanti boleh tanya tak? Kenapa nak nanti? Kenapa tak sekarang? Responding favorably while using your eye contact or feeling distress. Kita akan tengok daripada mata pun. Facial expression. Macam ni. Dengar video saya macam ni. Saya tak nampak awak tengah dengar macam mana. Mungkin kat meja makan macam ni. Dan dengar kat kuliah macam ni. Oh, don't do that. Okay? So, it's actually almost revealing your emotion as the eyes. Okay? Raising or lowering brows. Yeah. Saya kena buka. Macam tu kan? Main mata. You practice eyebrow. Cuba bercakap dengan eyebrow you, kening you angkat je. Ya, saya suka makan. Kan susah tu. Okay? Right? That's swallowing nervously, clenching jaw, smiling. Dah, kenapa kau menyengih? Tak betul dah. This voluntary and involuntary facial expressions actually can add to the whole messages yang you sebenarnya nak bagi. Faham? Okay? Kadang-kadang ada budak yang suka bagi sound effect. Ataupun, the pen kan yang bunyi-bunyi. Itu pun sama juga. Okay? Right? Posture badan. Ini slouching. Kan dalam Google Meet kan? Tidur. No, sit upright in your class. Okay? Person posture can convey anything from high status and self-confidence. Self-confidence ni nampak cara you bawa diri you. Ada juga bila you duduk macam ni. Nervous. Nak present. Kan? Bila you duduk present kat depan tu, kalau you perasan, lutut gigil, tangan sekejap depan, belakang. Pun semua ada dia punya maksud. Okay? Leaning into a speaker suggests attraction and interest, pulling away or shrinking back denotes fear, distrust, anxiety, or disgust. Time. How we structure and use time tells observers about our personalities and attitudes. Sebab tu saya tak suka orang yang datang lambat dalam kelas saya. Okay, bila you kerja, banking executive contohnya gives a visitor a prolonged interview. It signals their respect for interest in and approval of the visitor on the topics. Contohnya lah. Okay, time masa kita hargai masa orang. Space. Okay. Right, the meaning of space varies greatly from culture to culture. Okay. Kalau kita ni negara Islam lah. Okay, so bila kita bercakap tu, even though you work with non-Muslim pun you need to know your gap. Okay, right, halal gap orang panggil. Okay, haram gap. How we order the space, either public space or intimacy. Sebab kita dah ada COVID kan, kena ada jarak, betul? Tell something about ourselves and relationship. Sometimes you tengok je you kawan duduk dengan kawan tu, lelaki dan perempuan, yang ini jauh-jauh, yang itu rapat-rapat. Ada something ke? So generally the more formal the arrangement, the more formal and close the communication style would be. People may have certain area that they feel is their own territory. Ini territory lah. So whether it is a specific spot or just the space around them. Your father may have a favourite chair kat meja makan. Okay. And veteran employees may feel that certain areas, okay, bila you kerja nanti ataupun you dekat roommate you kan, you balik asrama ataupun dekat rumah sewa you, ini barang aku kau jangan sentuh. Ini tempat aku, ni aku duduk kat sini. Ataupun you dekat dalam kelas, you have your favourite spot. That is your territory maksudnya. We all maintain zones of privacy in which we feel comfortable. Okay. Appeal of business documents. The way an email, ni saya akan ajar detail later. Right, memo or report. Okay, ataupun you hantar WhatsApp. Madam, besok ada kelas tak? Doktor? Kadang-kadang tak ada madam, tak ada doktor. Esok ada kelas. Janganlah hantar macam tu. Can have either positive or negative effect on the receiver. Sloppy email send a non-verbal message that you are in hurry or that you do not care about this receiver. Dalam kelas saya, you akan belajar how actually you want to send a very good message, a very good email, right? Introduction of yourself, okay? How you want to sell yourself, right? To create business documents that send positive non-verbal messages through their appearance, format, organization, readability, and correctness. Okay? So personal appearance, the way you look, your clothing, grooming, and posture can cause viewers make quick judgments about your job, your status, your credibility, your personality, and potential. Okay? This is non-verbal communication in sense of building strong non-verbal skills. So establish and maintain good and appropriate eye contact. Pay attention what kind of eye contact you initiate when interacting with people from different culture background. Okay, ataupun you tak boleh nak tengok gender yang berbeza ni, macam alah handsome-nya dia, alah lawannya ni. Don't. Maintain the same wave of eye contact to each one. So kalau you dalam kelas, I'll make sure I'll say this. All eyes will be on me. Sama juga dekat dalam video ni, I'll make sure that all eyes on me as well. Use posture to show interest. Encourage interaction by leaning forward, not behind, sitting and standing erect. So maknanya you akan bagi you punya posture to show that you are interested in this process of communication. Improve your decoding skills. Watch facial expression and body language to understand the complete verbal and non-verbal messages being communicated. Right? Appreciate the power of appearance. Keep in mind that the appearance of your business documents, your business space, cara kita bawa, cara bilik kita, cara kita present kita punya assignment, kita present kita punya kata presentation, and yourself sends immediate positive or negative messages to receivers. Enlist friends and family. Ask friends and family to monitor your conscious and unconscious body movements and gestures to help you become an effective communicator. Okay? It's not easy, but you must have a very good circle to help you to give very good meaning and added value in your process of being a part of the community. Okay? So verbal communication is the message you send with words. Effective verbal communication can be transmitted via spoken or written. Okay? Ini yang susah ni. Dah berapa tahun dah anda semua belajar English? Cuba kira sikit. I think sampai sekarang SEM 2 you masih belajar subjek ELC kan? So use correct language. Okay, I'm not here as your language lecturer. I'm here as your business communication lecturer. Okay, in management department of faculty business and management. Okay, eliminate the slang. Right, colloquial expression and jargon. Okay, right, simple just. Ini kalau kita nak cakap. Okay, slang. I would like to say something. Okay, you pergi follow Arif Yong lah kalau you nak tengok slang British atau Harry Potter. Okay, tu British slang. Eliminate the slang. Just use, ni saya tengah bercakap simple English slang ni. Use correct language. Use correct language. Eliminate. Oh, kau terbelit lidah aku nak bercakap. Just admit that you are using simple English slang. Tu je. Speak an appropriate speed and enunciate clearly. Enunciate properly. Adjust your speech. Adjust your speech. Adjust your speech. Sebut pun tak clear. To an appropriate speed. Appropriate speed. Appropriate speed. Buka mulut. Buka. Saya sedang makan. Saya sedang makan. Beza tak? Okay? So check frequently for comprehension. Avoid waiting until you finish a long explanation to request feedback. Instead, make one point at a time, pausing to check for comprehension. So what did I do just now is actually I check frequently for comprehension. I'll make sure you kat sana yang tengah dengar ni faham apa yang saya nak cakap. Okay. Observe eye messages. Be alert to a glazed expression or wandering eyes. Ya, di sana tu sedang buat apa tu? This tell you the listener may not understand and is lost. So, bila you present nanti, you tengah present, you pitch nanti, kita ada assignment nanti, you need to pitch your presentation. Make sure all this yang saya sebut ni, you akan buat. Smile when appropriate. Takkanlah daripada A sampai Z tu, you bercakap dah. The smile is the single most understood. No, when appropriate. Okay? Most understood, the most useful form of communication in either personal or business transactions. However, smiling may take on very different meanings in other culture. Jangan salah faham. Ada budaya dia, you smile ni macam dah maksudnya apa dah tu. Okay? Right? So, guidelines for successful written communication will be consider local slang tadi. Slang, lingua franca of what kind of style that you want to use. So, learn how documents are formatted and low letters are addressed and developed in the intended reader's country. Sekarang kan English Microsoft Word pun dah ada. Style language mana? American, British, mana style? Malaysian, Singapore. Decide whether to use your organization's preferred format or adjust to local styles. Okay. Consider hiring a translator. Engage a professional translator if your document is important. Yes. Kita pensyarah pun, academician pun, masih kita ada orang yang akan proofread what we have written. Your document will be distributed to many readers. You must be persuasive. Sebab tu bila you nak tulis dekat media sosial ni, Twitter, IG, you tak ada Facebook lah kan? Please do write and read before you hit the button post. Did you ever do that? Please, after this, bila you nak tulis tu and then you post, fikir balik. Alright? Use short sentences and short paragraphs. Sentences with fewer than 20 words and paragraph with fewer than 8 lines are most readable. Ini tips ya. Okay, avoid ambiguous wording. Kata-kata yang bombastic. Just simple. Ini bila nak menulis ni. Include relative pronouns such as that, which, who for clarity in introducing clauses. Stay away from contractions such as, here's the problem. Avoid idioms, once in a blue moon. Acronyms, ASAP, as soon as possible for Western and jargon, input, output, clickstream. Okay, avoid. Cite numbers carefully. In citing numbers, use numbers instead of spelling them out. 15, tulis 1, 5, 1, 5 instead of 15. Always convert dollar figures into a local currency. Bukannya you guna dollar tu. Avoid using the numbers to express the month of the year. Always spell out the month. When you are talking about March 22nd, March 5, 2022 might be written as 3. No, okay. In North America and Philippines, while in Hong Kong, Thailand, using the same date might appear as, dia salah tengok formatting month tu kan. Ada yang prefer tulis, ada yang prefer susunan dia month dulu, ada yang tulis tarikh dulu. So, tengok style negara mana. Kena belajar lah. Alright. So, as a global competition opens world market, you all sekarang tengah part tu yang mendengar ni ataupun any other audience yang mendengar daripada tempat lain, you are actually in a very open world market. Okay. So, you need to know how to interact with your customers, your colleagues from all around the world. Workforce becoming more diverse. In race, ethnicity, age, gender, national origin, physical ability, and countless other characteristics. Right? We never knew that we are actually talking to a robot. ChatGPT kan? Okay? How it may affect you as a future business communicator. Your job may require you yang orang kata different kan, membezakan antara you dengan robot kat dalam PC ni. The way you tackle your audience with your eye contact, with your body postures, and how you touch them with your personal, orang kata, interest. Your work environment will probably demand that you cooperate effectively lah with small group of co-workers that may differ in race, ethnicity, gender, and age. Okay, and any other ways lah. So, you need to know how. So, bila kita berada dalam dunia tanpa sepadan ni, globalization ni, kita kena tahu that customers want to deal with companies that respect their values. Okay? Helps organizations to improve employee relationships and to increase productivity. Organizations that set aside time and resources to cultivate and capitalize on diversity will suffer fewer discrimination. So, Malaysia ni is a melting pot. Kenapa kita panggil melting pot? Sebab kita ni ada multiracial. Okay, kita ada Malay, kita ada Chinese, kita ada Indians, kita ada Sikh, kita ada Bajau, macam-macam lah bangsa lagi. Semua kita duduk dalam satu tempat. So, bila kita patutnya lebih bagus untuk capitalize diversity. A diverse staff is better able to read trends and respond increasingly diverse customer based in local and world markets. You tengok macam mana Maiden handle dia punya marketing. Go and see. Best. Okay. Sebab seronok lah bila orang understand. Tips for communication with diverse audience. Understand the value of differences. Bila you ada orang yang pelbagai ni, diversity makes an organization innovative and creative. Diversity in problem-solving group encourage independent and creative thinking. Bila ada ramai orang ni, yang berbagai background ni, lebih menjana kepada pemikiran yang kreatif dan kritikal. Okay? Seek training. Spend time reading and learning about the culture. Okay, how actually it benefits the organisation. Okay, tengok team building, orang kata activity yang boleh bond you. Okay, give you some orang kata connection, relation with the team members. Right, sometimes dalam kelas ni pun background berbeza. So you kena pandai cara untuk tengok kelebihan dan kekurangan. Kelebihan mereka adalah kekuatan you. Kelebihan you adalah kekuatan mereka. So, sama aja. Kelemahan tu patutnya dijadikan sebagai satu benchmark for you not to repeat the same mistakes. Learn about your cultural self. So, maknanya begin to think of yourself as a product of your culture and understand that your culture is just one among many. Be sure to keep what works and yet be ready to adapt as your environment changes. Okay? Make fewer assumptions. Jangan suka assume ni. Kita ni suka assume. Be careful of seemingly insignificant innocent workplace assumptions. Sebab kita ni dah diversity, kita dah across the sempadan, okay, cross the boundary. We should be able to understand what is objectively visual on us. Yang belakang, yang tersirat, yang you tak nampak tu tak payahlah nak assume. Kan? Ni mesti dia tak datang kerja ni sebab dia malas pergi kerja. Ni. Valuing diversity means making fewer assumptions and that everyone is like you or wants to be like you. Build on similarities. Look for areas in which you and others not like it, or you can agree or at least share opinions. Right? Be prepared to consider issues of many perspectives. Maknanya kita cari persamaan. Common ground in shared experience. Apa yang kita sama? Kita duduk dalam kelas business communication. Kita samalah kat situ. So, kita nak dapat A. Kita samalah kat situ. Okay. So, work on that. Bukan perbezaan. Kalau perbezaan yang kita cari, sampai bila-bila kita tak boleh duduk dalam satu tempat. And that's it. Thank you very much for listening. I should see you when I should see you. And all the best. Make sure you do some revision on this topic. I'll come again and ask for feedbacks. Assalamualaikum and thank you very much.